was called by the Amerindians, or the indigenous peoples, the Kalinago and the Arawaks, my ancestors, Ieri, or the land of the hummingbird. Hummingbirds are symbols and messengers in a lot of indigenous and native traditions of joy, good luck, and the capacity to thrive even through difficulty and challenge. To stay light while also honoring the journey through the dark.
Incredibly freeing. Incredibly freeing. Soraya is such a dope soul and holds so much space for so many people, and just being here in these lands, and my ancestors out here in these waters, everywhere, in the roots of these trees and the clouds and the breeze and the breath and the bird song. And it's just been incredibly liberating for me, and by liberation, I mean tapping into deeper self, tapping in, peeling away layers that we subconsciously construct to protect our hearts. And so being here, that sovereign feeling of freedom, being free to cry, being free to laugh, being free to smile, being free to just take a breath. It's been extremely powerful, beneficial for me.
I'm Dr. Nikki Brooks-Severs, and I am here at Castar Retreats for the In Movement There Is Wellness Retreat. I feel like my inner child is having a ball, you know, because when she first told us the first night they call on your ancestors, I was like, definitely my grandmother, and my other grandmother's still with me because they, you know, really fed into my dreams. They poured into me. And to be able to be here to do this today, it's like everything coming full circle. Like, I've lived a life, I've worked in technology and done all these different things, but to come full circle and still just play in fragrance and make things and make people feel good, I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do in the world. You know what I mean? I just feel so good, and I feel free and transformed. And I honestly feel like I have some decisions I need to make when I get home. And what doesn't feel like this, I need to part with it. It's been transformative.
I'm Kayla Milwaukee, and we are at Castar Retreats in Tobago. I'm so grateful that I was able to swim around 4 or 5 stingrays, and they're giant, like they're really, really big. So I was screaming in the water about that. This retreat has been really beautiful, and knowing that we're not healing in isolation, we're healing as a community. There's just so much connectivity and synchronicities between all of us. Every synchronicity, I'm like, I know I'm in the right place, I know I'm with the right people. The other day when we went out on our boat excursion, I felt that person come out again, that version of me come out again. And I feel like it's been a while since I really was like present in that person. So there was a lot of joy and there was a lot of grief.
Capturing moments.
Yes, we
enjoying life.
Hey.
Port of Spain.
Tobago. Say hi for the camera. Hello. Beautiful.
We just saw a rainbow.
This posture mirrors to us the different generations, womb to womb, across time and space. The joy and the levity, as well as the gravity, and sometimes the grief of our own choices and what we're capable of embodying that changes the course for what's to come. Every shape we take, every intention or action we embody in our lifetime are somatic seeds for generations to come. And also such blessings for everyone before us who didn't have the space to take this shape. So you're welcome to return here in this posture, this fetal posture, at any point that you need her. Afro and Kalinago roots, there's a practice across all three wisdom traditions and lineages for feather brushing and smudging. And so I'm gonna lightly just offer you that before we enter the water. This is just an intention for space to just be. There's a lot to receive and we're in our full spaces mode now. There's a lot to take in. And so I just wanted to invite us to do that silently. You might hear my voice, just in case, there's something helpful to know about our steps. Honor the space to just be quiet and receive. Like so much of our natural landscape teaches us that we're meant to and we're built to listen and receive, right? And we forget in all of the doing and the hustle and the systems and the buildings and all of it. So let yourself just listen and pay attention.
Hi, my name is Charla, and we are here in the beautiful Sweet T&T. Soraya is the type of teacher who is just extremely connected to a divine source and really allows people to easily tap into that, into their own divinity, into their own wisdom, into their own power. And so I'm experiencing just being very open-hearted and grateful. The constellation of Soraya, of like the sisterhood and siblinghood of people and women of color and Black women in particular who are not only healing themselves and moving towards liberation together, but also moving towards disrupting harmful systems. I think that was really felt in the experience here of being part of a constellation of extremely powerful and sacred and precious people who are on extremely important journeys.
The leatherback turtle, which we did not get to witness, but I trust that means you'll all return. It journeys the entire world. It is made to circumnavigate the entire globe, and it returns deliberately to the shore where it was born in order to come back and birth something new. They are ancient lineage of turtles, and they carry their homes on their backs wherever they go. and they're able to go to the depths of the ocean, the deepest parts of the ocean, but they'll never be crushed by those depths. They can stay light while processing and feeling the depths of the waters. And so when I learned this, I knew that that was going to be the symbol of this retreat. A retreat that over the last decade, every single time I came home, I reconnected with either some part of the land, some organization of people, did the work of healing in my family, and every part of that was honored care. People who have been a part of that were supportive care.
I got to teach at my first international retreat with like you magical humans, and it still feels like a dream. My heart's so full of gratitude, and thank you for allowing me to be safe enough to feel and to be open to receive, and for everyone for seeing me and holding me. I feel that, so thank you.
Soraya does a beautiful job of just embodying all the things that she is and she says and she speaks and she acts on. Being in here, your lands, where you're from, I told her, like, I see you so much more clear. And which is crazy because I was like, I feel you. Yeah, you do. I feel you so deeply. And that's what I'm taking with me, is that we all are walking altars, and that it's not about needing to go somewhere or to do something. It's about how do we embody the integration? How do we walk in this world as the way that we want to see it, and knowing and seeing that through Soraya and the inspiration, and being like, oh, I see that also in myself too.
Our grief can be just as much of an offering as our joy. And that both are profound in their own way, and both are to be witnessed. And the more we can allow people to see both of those, the closer we'll be to our own self-actualization and peace.
I think I'm taking home that when I feel like my heart's on the floor, that it's met with soft hands that can hold it. Trusting that, like, who I am, I don't have to hide it. I don't have to run from it. I don't have to dim that part of me for the comfortability of others. That I am a walking monument and people will stop and stare. And that's okay.
Soraya, you opened so many portals. You created magic, and you brought together so many amazing humans with so much love and intention in your homeland, and honored us with letting us see you and feel you in the most authentic and loving way. And we wanted to give you something to remember each of us by. And the staff at Castora sent me. And there's notes in here for you to receive when you're ready. But we love you so much, and we're so honored. I know all of us.
Thank you very much. You know, it's such a abundant way to feel about life that wasn't always there. That, like, life wants you to keep living. Life pursues life. And like, when we're willing to walk through that darkness, the amount of community that is ready to receive you, and how, like, any combination of people coming here would have been so profound, but the fact that it was this group of 20. Thank you for being the constellation that made this, like, North Star of this movement. To have such deep and sacred faith in yourselves, to have and to remember that the things that you dream change people's lives. So it's always going to be worth it to reach, to embody. And I took action on building this retreat in a season of I just kept saying, you know, I have unshakable faith, even though this feels really scary. And it wasn't about the retreat. I was starting to really confront and walk through that darkness in really deep ways, leaving every job, every studio, every system where it wasn't safe to be embodied in my full self, and to stand for what I care about in the world. And this was birthed, you know? And so have such unshakable faith in what you can see. Please let the community care that you felt here and that you experienced here carry forward. This can only exist if we protect each other. This can only exist if we protect our world. Migration is important. Immigration is a gift when we choose it and we deserve it to be protected. I fiercely believe in protected travel. And so in order to continue these containers that matter so deeply to our own healing and transformation, go out into the world and share what you've received here, and stand up for the world that is in pain. And that is the beauty of community, the tenderness of community, that we bring ourselves back home to each other and we bring ourselves back home to a much more possible world that is very real, y'all. It is very possible. And so the integration is that making every single moment the living altar, of holding your life so sacredly, taking your own life so seriously that you would never allow anything harmful to happen to another life. And so integration is not the end, but the beginning of walking as the person you remembered yourself to be here. It is your gentle practice of staying in a relationship with your truth, your joy, your ancestors, your body, and your freedom. And I hope that you all feel so much more equipped to continue walking, to continue resting, to continue moving, to continue building. I hope that you remember just how supported, seen, and strong that you are, and how many people you have behind you, how many people you have around you. Our world is changing. And every one of us is alive right now for a reason. So even as it feels heavy, remember that you're here for a reason right now at this time, which means you're fully capable of being here. So know that you're ancient enough to move through it, much older than any system or anything that's trying to hurt us, or shrink us. And I love you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your purpose with this space. Thank you for sharing your life and your energy with this space. My spirit is with you and yours is with mine. Thank you for changing each other. I love you and thank you.
Can we just do a big cheer for Soraya?
Yeah.